Good morning. Just a few minutes ago, we finished our Zoom conference for week 8. It's March 9th, and I wanted to just do a quick video to at least address some of the things about the periphrastic participle construction. I'm in section 27.8 of Decker, defined as a grammatical circumlocution. Okay, I messed that up in the other video. It is usually a form of me and a participle together instead of a finite verb alone. I added a note to this that says it is a conjugated form, and that's important. Not only is it a conjugated form, but it will be in the same clause. Now, you might have a conjugated form of the verb me in one clause and a participle in the other clause. That is not a periphrastic construction. It has to be a conjugated form of me and a participle that goes along with that as a means of making, in a periphrastic method, what could be said. You can see more directly with just one of the verbal expressions we've learned. This little chart kind of summarizes it. You can have either present, imperfect, or future form of the verb me. Once again, this is always going to be conjugated with a person, linked up with a participle that could be present, perfect, or aorist, and the combination thereof will render a finite tense form equivalent. Okay? Now, for me, sometimes it is helpful to see sentence diagrams. And so in 27.12, we've got some examples that are given, and I've marked up my text in such a way that I can quickly get to a sentence diagram. You can see the English of Mark 1:22 says they were amazed at his teaching, for, and this is the English equivalent of that, he was teaching them, for he was, our conjugated form of me with the participle teaching. And so basically, if I go to a diagram, you can see this clause, and we've got the conjugated form of me, he was teaching them, and that's all in the same clause. We move down. John 1:24 says they were sent. Let me just kind of highlight they were sent, and I'll highlight that. It's a little bit different. Here you see the conjugated form of me following the participle, but this is imperfect third person plural, a perfect participle, and we can see the diagram of that. They were sent, and so you can see that both the imperfect form of me and the participle are in the same clause. One more example, we'll skip over Mark 9:4. I always like this, Mark 13:13. You will be hated. Let me highlight that. You will be hated by all on account of my name. And so you've got this conjugated form of me. This happens to be a future tense form with the present participle. You will be hated by all because of my name. So that's just a little over 4 minutes, but I think it's helpful to see it that way. Blessings on you. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.